Okay, so first of all, we have George Groves, 27 wins and 3 losses. And he comes up against Chris Eubank Jr., who is 26 wins and 1 loss. The fight will be at the Manchester Arena in the UK. Contested will be the IBO and WBA super middleweight titles. They world championships. Okay, so interesting facts about both boxers. They both are orthodox, and they both have a similar height and reach, which makes them perfect for the super middleweight division. So George Groves going on about he's going to be the bigger man, not so much. And another great thing is that both the guys are from the UK, so it's a nice local derby, and it's going to happen. So George Groves, he beat Jamie Cox, and Chris Eubank Jr. beat Avni Yildirim. Both of those opponents were undefeated in the World Boxing Series. And of course, this is the semi-final of the World Boxing Series, and the winner will go on to contest for the Muhammad Ali Trophy. And they are both, they both in fact stopped their opponents in the 3rd and 4th rounds respectively. So they're both coming off relative short nights, and yeah, that's all they had. But I'm guessing that this fight might go the difference, being the caliber of both boxers. So the winner of this fight will go on to fight either Jurgen Bremer or Callum Smith in the final. And of course, the super middleweight division has 3 British contenders, including Callum Smith, and so it just shows the talent that the UK has of late. In terms of who's going to win this fight, I believe the favorite going into the fight will probably be Chris Eubank Jr., just based on his speed and power. Of course, George Groves possesses an awkward yet effective style, but this would be Eubank's biggest test at the super middleweight division. Of course, he fought Billy Joe Saunders and lost to him at the middleweight division, but George Groves is a step up in terms of the super middleweight division. It's a great fight, so, in terms of calling the fights, I'd say Chris Eubank Jr. is better. If he wins, it's better for boxing. Let me put it that way. Because, George Groves has stepped up many times and failed. I just think it's Eubank Jr.'s time. It'll make a lot more sense if Eubank wins a fight and then goes on actually to fight in the final. I think maybe Callum Smith will win the other fights against Jurgen Bremer. So hopefully that'll set up another all-English clash. An undefeated Callum Smith versus Chris Eubank Jr. could really be the start of Chris Eubank Jr.'s career. I believe Chris Eubank will probably go on and win the tournament and I think that Groves is a bigger test than Smith. So if he gets through Groves, I think that this is the ticket to winning the Muhammad Ali Trophy. And of course, we'll never hear the end of it from Chris Eubank Sr. either. But I think it's Eubank's time to shine now, and he'll come. He might drop back down to middleweight afterwards. I think it was brave of him going up to super middleweight and then maybe go down to middleweight or stay at super middleweight and fight Golovkin, Triple G, after Triple G fights Canelo. Who knows? It's just exciting. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone that did listen for listening, and we'll see you again soon.